Yeah, and my performance, there's a lot of self-harm and shit, and it's not for show. I'm not doing it because it looks cool. I'm doing it because I don't know. It seems like a necessity while I'm performing, and it's in the performance that I have to like take this too far or something, or yeah, I don't know. Maybe the more I analyze it, the more confusing it is, even to myself. So. I used to work at a record shop, and I remember I put on like I was playing a Swans record. This was in like 2004 or something, whatever it was, and I had like maybe soundtracks for the blind or something. And a customer, what is this? And I was Swans, and he said, I don't get it. And I was like, this it's not a math problem. There's nothing to get. You like it or you don't like it, and that's it's.
Now you be the mother and I'll be your fool. I'll hide myself deep inside your crimson
I think when I was young, that was something I thought I was doing. Like I was going to reach into these like dark parts of me and then like, expose them to people, and it would be very poetic and beautiful. And I don't feel that way at this point. I think that a lot of the shit that's in my life that I end up writing about is just really always there, and to perform is just to kind of engage in those feelings, and to not necessarily experience them, but to just acknowledge them, and to I don't know if I necessarily like relive moments, but a lot of my life is just fear and anxiety and guilt, and so that's shit I wrestle with all the time. Performing is just an extension of myself, and not necessarily a headspace I have to get into. With that said, I mean, there are times where I've gotten too far into it. I was talking with a friend today about a rather terrible experience I had in Glasgow, where I had a bit of a kind of a mental breakdown on stage, and I think I was having a rather just sort of a difficult time in my life, and I just had the moment where I was singing these songs, and people were looking at me and they were singing them back, and I just thought, like, I'm singing the song about just a lot of self-hatred and like frustration and anger, and I don't fucking know you, and now you're like singing this at me, and I just sort of it was really difficult for me, and I kind of disconnected from the whole thing and ended up sitting on the stage, and I gave this bizarre performance. Shit out, and it's such an industry, and there's money to be made in this promotion that it kind of forces a listener to turn into a consumer and like find what and treat art as a product and like what's the best product for me, what speaks to me. And no, I find it funny when people are like they dress a particular way and they're like, yeah, I only listen to like this punk band, and you're like, yeah, I can tell because that's how you fucking look. Like you dress like that's all you're into. And I just think that's really lazy. And